Hi, this is a quick video to show you how you can set up your Java environment variables. When you first start out with programming in Java, sometimes it can be a little intimidating to understand where and how we have to set all our environment variables. So let's take a look at that. If I go into my Windows Explorer here, and if I go down to C, Program Files, Java, I can see there's a few things here. I have the JDK. This is the latest version of the JDK. So that's the Java Development Kit. And I also have the Java Runtime Environment. So what I need to do when configuring Java is I actually need to tell the computer to look here for important information. And more specifically, I need to tell it to look here in the bin directory so that it knows where to compile programs. So to set these environment variables, I'm going to go up to my computer and go to Properties and Advanced System Settings. Now it's going to ask me for a password. You're likely logged in as an administrator, so it'll be easier for you. But I'm just going to put in my password here. And we'll keep going. So we're going to go into the environment variables area. And in here, there are a few important things to look for. The first one we're going to look at is called the path. So if I click on Edit, here I can see the path. And what I've done is I've told it a few things. One is I've just typed in, you can see there's little semicolons that separate all of the different paths. So one of the things I said is when it comes to running a Java program, just put it in program file, look in Program Files Java Runtime Environment 8. And if I go back here, really what I'm saying is go to my C drive, Program Files, Java, Runtime Environment 8. And over time these will change, right? As you get newer versions of Java, these numbers are obviously going to go up. So the other thing I've added here is I've put ampersand, sorry not ampersand, percent sign, Java home percent sign, and these act as wildcards. So what that means is if the program sees Java home anywhere, it's going to go to look at where that is and then go to the bin directory. So to configure this Java home, what I did is I pushed to new. For this video I'm going to say edit, but normally you'd push new. Oops, wrong one. Java home, edit. And in here I just put the exact path of our program files, right? So program files, Java, our latest JDK, whatever it may be, and this bin directory is where Java is going to find these executable files. If we're running from command line, we'd actually type in javac.exe to make things run. So that's how I set up the Java home directory, and there's just one thing left that we need to do, and this is it's to set the class path. So here you'll see there's a class path, and if you're running from command line, interestingly enough, when Java creates a .class file, it doesn't look in the current directory to execute that file. So you actually have to add a little decimal or a period there, and then separate it with a semicolon. And what that tells the computer to do is look in its current directory. The other thing I've added here is I've just added a little thing for where it can find the library, the lib, right? So it's C, Program Files, Java, JDK, and lib. So that's all of these libs here. So let's take a look and see if that's set up correctly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the command prompt. If you're working with an integrated development environment, you won't need to set all these, but so here I'm going to go to a directory where I have a program. So if I look down, I have a hello world.java file. I've already compiled it actually, so I have a .class file. So let's get rid of that. Del Okay, so to execute a Java file, and let's just take a quick look at that Java file. So that file is let's look at that in Notepad++. So it's just a simple file that's going to print hello world to the screen. So if we run this, I'm going to say javac hello world.java. And it has now compiled it. And here we can see the .class file. So to run that, I'm going to say java hello world. And here's the output, hello world. This is my first Java program. I hope that helps and that you're off and running.